Thursday, February 9th, 2017, Monaco 64, home of alternative economics and contrarian views. So I want to talk about the markets, but in general, stock markets, precious metals. But first, I want to talk about Bitcoin. We've seen a huge move down in Bitcoin. We're now at 956, down about 9% on yesterday's price. The high earlier today was 1,077. So the main story out is that some Chinese exchanges have suspended withdrawal of Bitcoin, and that a few exchanges met up yesterday with the PBOC, the People's Bank of China, or the Chinese Central Bank. This story is out on Zero Hedge. So, you know, the result has been a massive dip today in Bitcoin, you know, to right now 954 as I speak. And the only thing I would say fundamentally about Bitcoin in this Chinese situation is that, if anything, it's not, I think, concerning, because if Chinese financial officials or government officials wanted to do something more drastic, they would just shut down all the Bitcoin exchanges in China. But the fact that they met with them and talked with them and have suspended withdrawals, it looks like it's for now. I don't think it's that negative. I'd also like to touch up on the chart of Bitcoin, which I'm bringing up here right now. You can see it's a fairly long-term chart. In my opinion, you know, the move today, as you can see, doesn't really change much. The direction still seems to be higher. And earlier in the year, when Bitcoin traded up to 1166, 1170, and then dropped to 750, you know, precipitously, huge drop, I did say that I expected some consolidation and that the trend was still higher. And I said in the next few months we could trade back up to over 1,000 and back below to 800, maybe even 750. And I did advise people who, you know, who are bullish of Bitcoin and who want to accumulate, to use days like today, you know, to buy Bitcoin. So if anything, I think it's a good day to buy Bitcoin, in my opinion, and nothing has changed technically to me, nor fundamentally. So now back to the major markets here. So it's 2:40 p.m. London time, so 9:40 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. The markets have just opened in the U.S. Stock market. Gold is still continuing to do fairly well. We're at 12.43, up $1.50. Yesterday's high was 12.45. The high today 12.44. Silver 17.83, up about 6 cents. High 17.86 today. The Dow is up 41 points at 20,086. S&P just below 2,000. 2,300, 2298. Let's have a look. Dollar index is fairly steady. It's basically unchanged at par 26. Seems to be holding above that 100 level for now. And despite that, gold's doing fairly well. And what else? Yeah, the situation in Europe, political situation, still uncertain. We've seen the Greek situation get a little worse. Greek 10-year yields are up quite sharply today. They're up 11 basis points at 763. You know, there's talk of Greece leaving the euro and reinstating their old currency, the drachma. I guess we'll have to see. The other bond markets, yields have dropped. U.S. 10-year yield, you know, is now back below 240 at 235, the 10-year. French yield today has dropped 4 basis points to 0.96%. Italy as well. You know, we've come down from around 230, we're now 217. So I don't see too much trouble out there in the market at the moment. Nothing that could make start a financial crisis or anything like that. There is a lot of complacency. There's a story out on Zero Hedge today about JP Morgan, and it says the story, JP Morgan just can't stay awake in this market. And the quote from JP Morgan is, nothing is changing the equity narrative. So that means, whatever news we get, be it bad geopolitical news or political news or uncertainties or war dangers or anything, nothing seems to impact the market. The VIX is at really, really bottom prices, which means there's a lot of complacency and people are still very positive. And the people who have been calling for market crashes, they're still being proven wrong. So that's what's going on out there at the moment. Encouraging, I think that gold and silver are holding fairly well here, despite the stability in the other financial markets. You wouldn't expect gold to be doing as well as it is. So at least that is encouraging. So if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. Share it far and wide. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do. If you'd like to donate to my channel, if you think I add some value to your views and your opinions and your knowledge, please, you can donate to my channel. There's some links below in the description. I'll talk to you later. Take care. Bye.